Hey everyone, welcome to the MatMadik channel, back with another reaction. Today, we're going to react to Royce the 5'9", Tricked, featuring King Crooked. Okay. Fortunately, I got the lyrics this time, so I will be able to catch those bars that typically would go over my head. Genius.com. Boy, clever way to make a website, isn't it? Based around something people... Oh, anyway. Brainwave. Okay, let's crack on, everyone. And as you know, my new style is about asking you questions. So, I'm going to let you know that I don't know everything and ask you what things mean if I get stuck. And I'll just ask you what you think about things in general. Let's keep going.
We are brought here today by our forefathers to ensure quality music for generations to come. Everything we do will be systematic by design of the hierarchy.
I saw that Busta Rhymes in his It Ain't Safe No More intros for Genesis.
Trick. 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 It's a trick. 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 We've been tricked. It's a trick. Trick. We've been tricked. Tricked into thinking we need that, we need this. Tricked into thinking since we rap, we get rich. Trick. Trick. My nigga, it's a trick. Trick. Trick.
That's dope. Alright, I was just complaining about what's his name in the last video. Strepham. Mr. Strepham. Dave. I didn't really follow what he's saying. It's just one of those sets of bars that are for one's area or representing the area. And it's such a bunch of in-talking. Like, I don't say in-jokes, but a lot of references to things that don't mean much to me, so I couldn't really give it too high of a rating. But I love Dave. He's a genius for sure. I just want to know what those lyrics mean. By the time I you know, upload this and check out reactions for reaction reviews, feedback for that video, I may just get me a nice bit of explanation from subscribers. But in any case, let's move on. This song, I get the point straight away. It's very clear. We've been tricked into thinking we need this, we need that. Very clear. I just love when you just get to the message and say what you're saying, and then just go off. Let's see what he's got to say next.
It's a trick, we've been tricked into thinking that the art is a pie to be split. My nigga, that's a farce, it's a lie, we've been tricked. If you can name a record label guy taking risks, then I can name a misdirected guy that's been tricked. Tricked, this is why I don't fuck with them. Only thing they taking is your publishing.
All they're taking is your publishing. What's going on? It's funny to talk about record label this and record label that when you're signed, man. What do you think he's saying? Is he talking about how better? Is he giving props to Shady Records, you know, with all of this trickery talk, or is he talking? Is he because he remember he made a song, Upside Down, and he's talking about people talking about what they want to own their masters, but it only means something if your masters have replay value, otherwise it's useless. So he sounds like he's defending he's talking about it sounds like he's defending being signed. So he just says he's got a lot to talk about this being signed business. He hears that's a big topic of rappers these days. Record labels taking this, taking all that. Why not go independent? Well, let me know, everybody. What's his angle? Do you think he's saying get signed, but get signed to a good label, or forget getting signed? Let's hear it.
Watch you make mistakes in the court of public sin. Got you concentrating on hitting the club, getting spins. Balling off of your budget, that's at your expense. Your A&R spending 5, they deducting 10. Trick, 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 we've been tricked.
He raps like Eminem these days, Royce. Especially with that way he's trying to posturate with his gestures when the camera's on him. That song, Fast Lane, that's such a debut of how the pair of them work. Keep it back.
Trick, it's a trick. My nigga, it's a trick. Trick into thinking we need them to exist. Trick into thinking that my sister is a bitch. Thinking I can kiss these random bitches on the lips. Thinking that my health is not an issue till I'm sick. Forever having issues with my brother, that's a trick. Because we Crips and Bloods, we kill each other, that's a trick. Think because you do crime.
That's so clear. Look at this dude. He's a genius. I love it when you can just make a set of bars that anyone can just figure out straight away. That's just clear. It's a trick. It's a trick. And it's preaching. This song is a clear message. You can bang it in the club and it's like educating people while they listen to it. It's so simple. I love it, Royce. What do you think? You think this is clever? Do you think it's a way to educate people while they're banging music in their whips while they're driving? Let me know.
That you cannot fall victim. Let's we kill each other, that's a trick. Think because you do that, that's a trick. Because we Crips and Bloods, we kill each other, that's a trick. Think because you do crime that you cannot fall victim. Think you can drink and drive, not end up in car collision. From day one at the hospital, they target our children. Say they gon' immunize car collision. From day one at the hospital, they target our children. Say they gon' immunize them, they somehow get autism. Incriminate myself on record, speaking on my life. Expect to receive blessings out here cheating on my wife.
This dude's a bastard. He's very good, man. It's good. It's clear cut. I love these kind of songs. These are my favorite kind of songs where you can just, your message isn't so super hidden. I understand when it needs to be hidden, when you got to say something that you just can't say out loud for fear of getting pounced upon. Just like you said, incriminate myself on records speaking on my life. This is why people speak in slang. You can't say certain things so clearly. But when you got to say something, you got a proper message for people to add to their lives, and you say it in a simple manner like this, and it's still wicked. That's genius.
Trick. It's a trick. We've been tricked. Trick. My nigga, you've been tricked.
Crooked Eye. King Crooked. Oh my God. Mr. Interview Eminem. Let's see what he's got to say.
The owners of them prisons are magicians, that's a trick. Voila, disappearing in the system, that's a trick.
Ooh.
Trick. My nigga, we been tricked. Trick. My nigga, that's a trick. The pen is a black magic hat, that's a trick. Pull your rabbit ass out and put you back, that's a trick. Thinking it's a rite of passage for a black male. Ain't a real nigga till you enter that jail.
This dude's a G. What's going on here, Mr. Slaughterhouse? This is why people love these rappers. That's just so dope. Exciting this stuff is. Let's keep it going.
It's a trick, it's a spell. You're bewitched, it's a L. You're bigger than that prison like Mandela in the cell. Made you fall in love with sitting in a prison room. Then swept you under the rug with the wicked witch's broom.
With the wicked witch's broom. This is wicked. The trick with the black, the open-minded. I mean, this is why I love The Secret, the book The Secret, and it's so dumb in my opinion when people say The Secret doesn't work, blah 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 blah. This system is all in this rap talking about how bad things are and how it's a trick. You're not gonna save yourself by saying that it's a trick alone. You need to think about what you need, and a lot of the time people think, I don't want to fall victim to the system. I'll just buy all these lavish cars and I'll be rich. I won't be poor like all these other people. Just think that the only way out is to just indulge in all this excessive spending. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with having a very rich car, but there's something about being in a mindset that doesn't know anything else that simply perpetuates this madness. What do you think? Do you think songs like this can actually free people? I think so, but it also needs to be coupled with thinking out the box. They're talking about the box so much, but you need to talk about what's out the box if you want solution. That's my take on what the topic of being woke is about. So it's not enough just to do that. It's just otherwise it's another way of celebrating it. Let's like, look how they got us. We've been tricked. But that's just me. I'm saying that there ought to be the next level. Again, Akon is the one person who just did that. Which one of these rappers ever went to Africa and poured a bunch of money on millions of people's lives, gave them light? He's a king right now. So, yes, fine. The first step is to realize this whole system is set up for you to keep yourself enslaved, yes, is a form of trickery. It's deceiving people. But what's the solution? Let me know what you think, everyone. Let's keep going.
What about your son sitting in your bitch's womb? Without you, he's a thug. Prison business just resumes. Trick, trick. My nigga, it's a trick. Trick, trick. We've been tricked, it's a trick. Them 360 deals got them living in your pockets. Now everything you gross is hitting different than your profits. Thinking you the man cause you made $1 million. They wave a magic wand, Uncle Sam fill his wallets. Trick, trick. My nigga.
Let me check out.
They wave a magic wand, Uncle Sam fill his wallets.
So we've got to fix someone. Oh. Ordered to prison because he snipes, yeah.
Trick, trick. My nigga, you've been tricked. Trick, trick. It's a trick, we've been tricked. Trick, trick. My nigga, you've been tricked. Trick, trick. My nigga, you've been tricked. Tricked into thinking your amendments really matter. The right to bear arms was only made for Grizzly Adams. Trick, trick. My
Grizzly Adams! That is funny. There's something very Eminem-ish about the way this flow is. It's like Eminem dominance, the way they flow, these chaps. Yeah. I haven't really heard a D12 track in a while. Like Royce is the new D12, the extension of Eminem. But anyways, keep going.
Trick, we've been tricked, it's a trick. Thinking your degree will have everything protected. A ghetto sounding name got your resume rejected. And politicians lie, got they clever ways perfected. Cause puppet masters still control whoever they elected. Trick, trick. My nigga, we've been tricked.
That's nuts. What do you think, everyone? I think that's a masterpiece. But like I was saying, maybe that piece is just to isolate all the problems that there are. I think the next step is to talk about the way out. But maybe that, you know what, I think with a good artist, you can bring across a message like what The Secret is to saying in a way that would be accepted. But that's just me interjecting my wishes onto this whole thing. Let me know what you think, everyone. I love that song. And sorry, it's getting late, so I'm getting a bit sleepy. So catch you next time. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel. Catch you next time. Peace.